Migrants consent to being smuggled, while in the case of trafficking in persons, the victim may not consent, or if consenting, the consent becomes irrelevant where any of the means have been set forth. Second element is the transnationality. Smuggling of migrants always involves the illegal crossing of a border, while in a trafficking case it might occur both domestically and by crossing of borders. Thirdly, it's the issue of exploitation. The relationship between the smuggler and the smuggled migrant usually ends after the illegal crossing of a border, while the relationship between a trafficker and the victim is an ongoing process of exploitation at the destination point. Fourthly is the source of profit. The smuggler generates income through a one-off transaction by facilitating the illegal entry of a person into another country, whereas the continuous exploitation of the trafficked victim at the destination point generates the ongoing profit of a trafficker.
O abuso físico não é a única forma de controle usada pelos traficantes. Após longos períodos de maus tratos, algumas vítimas podem tornar-se quase imunes à violência física direta. Há muitas formas diferentes de pressão psicológica usadas pelos traficantes, que, por exemplo, ameaçam a família da vítima em casa. Angela ficou órfã aos 8 anos e foi traficada como escrava doméstica no país natal. Aos 15 anos, foi traficada para prostituição noutro continente. Os traficantes impuseram-lhe dívidas, das quais, passados 3 anos, ela ainda devia metade. Quando se recusou a pagar o montante que faltava e denunciou o traficante em tribunal, assassinaram-lhe o irmão mais novo. Sozinha e desesperada, tem pela frente um futuro incerto. Algumas formas de método de controlo estão culturalmente enraizadas e envolvem rituais e juramentos orais e escritos. Os traficantes podem, por exemplo, levar uma pessoa a um santuário e ou pagar a um sacerdote juju para que execute rituais que garantam proteção e boa sorte. Quando os sacerdotes usam matérias físicas das vítimas, como o sangue menstrual, os pelos púbicos, as unhas, etc., e as combinam com matéria orgânica e não orgânica, as pessoas acreditam que criam um nexo, um poder oculto, para que as ameaças possam ser executadas mesmo à distância. Muitas vítimas têm o terror de denunciar os traficantes, porque tal poderá provocar a ira dos deuses, má sorte, loucura, doença ou mesmo a morte. Cada caso de tráfico é marcado por fatores culturais, psicológicos e sociais únicos e deve, por isso, ser analisado e avaliado individualmente. Muitas vítimas de tráfico viveram diversos traumas e podem apresentar uma série desconcertante de sintomas psicológicos e físicos. Estas podem incluir apatia, perda de memória, mudanças de humor extremas e repentinas, hostilidade, vergonha, comportamento autodestrutivo e uma série de perturbações psicossomáticas como dores de cabeça, fadiga, tonturas, dores gerais, náuseas e insónia.
The victims of trafficking, whether it's sexual or labour exploitation, have obviously gone through an extremely traumatic experience. The psychological, the physical and the sexual injuries that they'll have sustained will probably, in many cases, be with them for life. They're not going to get over that. There'll be something there which will be permanently in their mind or on their body.
Sarah foi capturada pelo Lord's Resistance Army, conhecido pelo rapto de crianças e pelo abuso de raparigas e rapazes pequenos, usados como soldados e escravos sexuais.
When somebody has been trafficked to prostitution in the streets, to being a house slave, to being a child soldier or any kind of trafficking, it is very, very difficult to get out of it. Because let's take, for example, the child soldiers. Some of them are rescued and they come out of being slaves in slavery in the army of where they've been trafficked to. But psychologically, they're not free out of it. You cannot get it out of them. They can go smiling in the day, but when you go to sleep, you dream about all these things that happen. It doesn't go away. It stays with you forever.
A woman will come in and say, you know, I was tricked to come over here. I thought I was going to be getting this well-paid job as a waitress. I got paid, I didn't get paid, but I was going to get paid when I was here, send money back for my family, really improved their life. When I got here, I got gang raped by the people that took me over. I got raped by the people I was sold to. I then get made to have sex with 20 people a day. And then the officer says, oh, I see you've got a false passport there. And focuses on the passport. It's incredible. How can you do that? But it's happening in all countries around the world. And the traffickers are laughing at us because we're just playing into their hands. We've got to focus on the traffickers. To do that, we've got to look after the victims. To do that is just simple, basic human rights. What you'd expect of people in your family, how you'd expect them to be treated, that's all you need to do. And yeah, they're experts, and we work in partnership with our experts. We work with the Poppy Project and other agencies, and they'll help get the trust and provide the support. But that initial meeting, if you're law enforcement, you've got to show that you understand the offence of trafficking, you understand that the documentation is a really small, insignificant part of it, and that you know that it doesn't affect your overall investigation, and that you've just got to show some pity, some compassion, and frequently that's where law enforcement goes wrong.
Agradecemos aos corajosos homens e mulheres que participaram neste documentário.